Yo dudes, Armory Channel here. Got something new on deck. Stop asking me how am I buying all my guns. I think it's kind of fucking rude. It's none of your fucking business. I'll tell you this one time. I sell stuff on eBay. That's how I got a gun, okay? Alright, you newsy fucks. Anyway, that just goes to the rude people. This is something really fucking cool, man. It's not too expensive. I know what you're saying. Looks like the GI model. It is the GI model. But this is called the 45 GI Champion. It's a 4-inch barrel size. It's the World War II GI model, but it's this is good for carrying. And I wanted a gun that you seen the PT 1911 Taurus I got in the last video, which is I did a lot of research on it, and it's coming up. Everything's very good with that pistol. The only thing I'm hearing is the right side thumb safety gets loose or may fall off. But that was with the earlier ones that they fixed that problem. I have a friend, check his channel at Chanderson1. He does an excellent review on that Taurus PT 1911, and he'll tell you he put 600 rounds through his, and he said no hiccups, no feeding, no jams, his thumb safeties are fine. So don't listen to rumors, guys, because listen, man, lately I'm starting to discover you're starting to pay for the name of the gun, and the name of the gun ain't really meaning much. I've had Kimbers and Colts, and I've had the best, and I've had the regular shelf, and there's no fucking difference. I don't see a difference, okay? My $500 GI model shot just as accurate and just as smoothly as my $1,300 Kimber, as my $1,000 Colt. You know, maybe back in the day the name meant something, but today with these machines they got today, they're like robots. When they make a gun today, they have the CMCs, whatever they call them. I should know. I used to work in a machine shop, but I forget what they call them. When they make a gun, when they make another gun, they pretty much can almost 100% duplicate it. Now, when you got guys making guns in the old days on the lathes and they're doing it by hand, each gun is going to be made differently. So what I'm trying to say is we're in the modern age right now. Okay, so if you don't have $1,000 to get a 1911 and you want to get a GI model 1911 Springfield, or you want to go for the Taurus PT 1911, there's nothing wrong with that. They're very, very great. They're very, very great pistols. There are some Tauruses that are junk, but Taurus makes a handful of guns that are pretty good, and the best gun they make is the 1911. And I've compared it to all my 1911s, and it measures up to every one of them. So I can't say nothing bad about it. Now that PT-25 Taurus I had, that was a piece of shit. That's why I went with the Beretta Tomcat. So you just got to do a lot of research. You're going to waste a lot of money, and I'm hoping my videos will save you time and save you money from making mistakes I've made with buying guns. But I'm just telling you, nowadays the way things are, everything's made all over the world. You know, Springfield's, half of them are made in Brazil, half of them are made here. Sig Sauer, half of it's made in Germany, half of it's made in New Hampshire. Listen, they all have these robot machines that make these guns perfect. That's it. So stop with the, Taurus is shit and this is great. Just stop all that, because you know what? Today, I mean, with the exception of a High Point, I would never go down to a High Point. That is a piece of junk. But they do run, and they're kind of reliable, but they're crap. I mean, as long as it's hard, as long as it's forged steel, and and it's machined, and the forged steel and the fit and finish is tight, you got yourself a nice weapon. It's common sense. So I'm done with the $1,000 Colts and the $1,300 Kimbers. I'm done with that shit. Unless there's a time where I have so much money that it doesn't matter. Then Okay, sorry about the delay. How to get that off my chest. Here it is. This is a GI model. It's brand new. And it's called the Champion. And you don't see them too often. I'm not saying they're rare, but you don't see them. And this is what's great about this is I can have that old time military feel, and at the same time I can carry the fucking thing. You know what I mean? Because it's a commander size. Okay, there's your 2 keys to your locks, and you get the holsters, the magazine. I don't use them plastic things though. I upgraded the magazine to the Kimpro Tac mag. Okay, and here it is. Okay, get this out of the way. This is a really nice looking 1911, and it's another one that I don't have to worry about holster wear and all that, because it's just a rough looking gun. Has a really nice military look to it. There's nothing fancy schmancy on it. It has a bull barrel. Okay, it's the machine work is fucking awesome. It's very tight. So it does have, it's not a steel frame, but it's not a light frame. It's an alloy frame. Alloy's good because it's not too light. That scandium frame, that's really light. I'm not a fan of that. But it's your basic 1911. Let's do a safety check. Okay. Nothing in there. Okay. It's got a bull barrel on it, as you can see, the bull barrel. It's got a steel guide spring rod. I didn't do a field strip on it yet, but this is something that I could carry. A little bit of a, you know, about a 5-6 pound trigger pull on it, which is fine. And it needs to be taken apart and cleaned. I got a Kimpro Tac mag for it. Actually, that's not the mag I want. I have a better mag than that. Let me see. Yeah, this is the mag. I want to use this mag. This is called a Mec-Gar mag. And I'm going to find out if it fits in here. It should. Yeah. See the Mec-Gar mag? Just nicer looking. And okay, it locks back. It's fine. It's tight. It's a new gun, so it feels real tight. But it needs to be broken in. But this would be an excellent carry weapon. 45, 8+1, 9 rounds. My Glock holds 10. You know what I mean? It's not much of a difference. I think it's a 1911, which I love. I love the carry. It's not real heavy, but it has some weight to it. I don't like real light 1911s because it's a 45. It should be some fucking weight to that. But that's what this is. This is called the Springfield Armory. It's a GI. It's called the Champion. There it is. Champion 45. Doesn't have a bushing. Has a bull barrel. So it's less parts. I like the bushing. I'm a bushing guy, but it's not a big deal. And it's tough. It's rough. And I think it's the awesome carry gun. Alright. The half cock safety works. Always check your safeties. Alright, I'll put it in the full position to check the grip safety. Let's make sure that works. Grip safety works. Put my hand around the grip. It should fire now. It's got a stiff trigger pull. You know, it ain't a real hair trigger pull, which is a good thing for when you're carrying. You shouldn't carry a gun that has a hair trigger. I mean, if that's all you got, it's fine. But I don't recommend it. Accidents could happen. So let me know what you guys think of this. These run about $570. Okay, and it gives you that old-time 1911 feel. It has a great Parkerized finish on it. I really love the finish. My Springfield Loaded, this has a better finish than that. So it's Parkerized. It's you ain't got to worry about, you know. Actually, these guns, when these guns wear and the steel starts peeking through, these look better. They actually look cool when they get worn up. These guns, when this gets all scratched and this starts showing, it starts getting holster wear because of the look of the whole gun. It's a rough looking gun, so when it gets that wear on it, kind of gives it some character, and it even looks even nicer, I think, when it gets like that. So this is going to be my carry, but first I got to take it to the range, put about 100 rounds through it first, and then if it goes with 100 without hiccup, it's good. I trust it. So there it is. It's the Springfield Champion with the 4-inch barrel, alloy frame, steel slide, 1911. Let me know what you think of this one.